Page 30, Goodbye to Winter. They're introducing a few new instructions. Let's go over those. As far as the tempo goes, there at the beginning it says moderato. It's just a moderate speed. This is a little slower than allegretto, but it's not a slow speed. It's just a moderate speed. If you were just going to go for kind of like a march, you're marching down the street, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. That's sort of a moderate speed, okay? You'll have to decide what you think moderate is. It's not fast, it's not slow. Also at the beginning you see the MP, you already know that means mezzo piano or medium soft. Now you see a dolce. Well, now they're sort of telling you how to interpret it in a way. It's dolce. Dolce is kind of a fun, light feel to it, okay? It's a sweet thing, okay? You have to think it, you have to feel it, and then you just have to trust that you'll play the way you feel. Actually, you will, believe it or not. So if you just think a nice, fun piece, I don't know. It's just a nice spring. They're saying goodbye to winter. Bye, 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 winter. This piece is like a duet between two people. All right? It isn't a question of melody and accompaniment. This is more like a duet, sort of. I mean, the left hand is sort of accompanying, but it's also a counter melody. It has its own phrasing. So here, when I say bring out the melody, well, it's both hands. You kind of treat them the same, okay? If you want to try and say, no, the left hand's accompaniment, it's up to you, but try it out and see what you think. I don't know, try both ways and see, I don't know. It's just a difference of opinion and how things are interpreted. And that's the beauty of this, because you can have one piece of music played differently by different people, and they're all correct. I do that on YouTube. I will go listen to a piece of music by several different professionals, and it's amazing at how different they sound. They interpret it totally differently. Now at the bottom of this piece, the last line in the first measure, there's an R-A-L-L period. Okay? That stands for rallentando, which means start slowing down. It's like a train coming to a stop. You just start slowing down. The beat just unwinds. When I play with a metronome like I'm doing now, I ignore that because the metronome doesn't slow down. So when we play this together, just keep the same speed going. You can slow down on your own. Having done all that, let's see, 3/4 time. This is in the key of G major, and we had G major. G major has one sharp. If you look at the beginning of each line, there's a sharp in the staff. And if you look at where it's placed, that's where the note F would be. It's one of the Fs. There's more than one F. But when they put a sharp or a flat in a key signature, they only put it in one spot, and it applies to everything. In this piece, all Fs are automatically F sharp. So if I run across an F, instead of playing the F, I'm automatically going to play the F sharp. But looking at the piece, I don't see an F sharp in here, so I guess we don't have to worry about it because we're basically in G position. Now we're basically going to stay there. There's no F in that position. So we're okay. Just so you know, and if you're curious about the G major stuff, go do my video on the G major scale for the beginner stuff and learn the G major scale. Wouldn't hurt to go do the G major arpeggio too, for the beginner arpeggio stuff in my video on G major arpeggios, assuming I've uploaded it by now. There's a tie at the end. I don't know if we've had ties yet. We've had the phrasing and the slurs. Is that curved line? Well, look at the last two measures of this piece. At the bottom, it's a curved line, but it's not a slur. Okay? It is a tie. That means you tie the notes together. A tie is between two notes. You can only tie two notes at a time. Kind of important. And they have to be the same note. Okay? If they're different notes, it's not a tie, it's a slur. And it confuses some people because it's the same symbol. It simply means you're going to play the first dotted half note and you're going to hold it down through both dotted half notes. So you're going to hold it down for 6 counts. And when I count it, I go 1, 2, 3, tie, 2, 3, off type thing. So don't play it the second time, just hold it down. Anyway, let's try this. So 3/4 time, we're in the G position. Let's see what happens. Slowly. We're going to go slowly. Got those 2 eighth notes in the left hand right off, so it's 1 and 2, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and, okay. 1, ready, and go, and. Two, 3, tie, 2, 3, off.